Alright, welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic Lesson on Classics. This is episode number 26, 48, and Doubleshot number 2542. I have two trades here, one from Marvel, one from DC. The only thing that's different common is that both guys currently work for Marvel, though in the case of the first writer of this book, he writes Darth Vader. The other one writes X-Men, which is ending soon, and he writes Iron Man. Yep. First that we have is Incredible Hercules Secret Invasion, which collects issues 116 and 120. Yeah, this is the Secret Invasion tie-in for this book. Mostly put, it's Hercules team with the God Squad. They're basically, this is the first lineup of them anyways. You have the God Squad, which is comprised of Snowbird, Amasu Momogoski, aka Chaos King, who became Chaos King later, Arum. Yeah, so it's like there's also some stuff in the past here per se. Also appearance by Icarus of the Eternals. Always great to see a fellow Jack Kirby creation. So mostly put the God Squad, this is basically the group itself. Yes, the purpose of this group, it has one mission. To take out the gods of the scrolls. Yep. And it's an awesome story. And it starts with issue 117. And it continues to 120. It's an excellent 4-part tie-in to the story. And yes, we also involve in the story also Nightmare. Which is awesome in this book. But here's the interesting, also we have Eternity, another Jack Kirby creation. Yeah, this book is excellent. Now, those of you curious about the cover artwork, yes, it's John Romita Jr. You might be asking, does it do the interior? Nope. The interior itself is done by Rafael Salvador. Yep, the cover art for the trade and the covers is John Romita Jr., Klaus Johnson, and Dean White, which I think is better. This book is awesome. I give this book a 10 out of 10 with just pure amazement. Next up is a book that a friend of mine was not happy with this book because I just didn't read this book, but he was not happy because of the writer, where he wrote the character in the book. We have Batman One Bad Day, Mr. Freeze by Gary Duggan. Fun fact, this is the very first DC book he's actually written since the Arkham Manor book. No, seriously. This is the only book he's written for, here's what Gary Duggan has written for DC Comics. As of currently, he's only written just the short-lived Arkham Manor book, the Arkham Endgame one-shot, and this book right here. And that's it. And the reason why he hasn't written much for DC in the last several years, because he's exclusive to Marvel, and probably the reason why, because it's a one-shot, so he can't exactly have time between both books. The subtitle of this book is The Darkest Winter. Plus, you gotta love the interior artwork by Mateo Sakura, who is also the letterer here. Which the artwork is gorgeous. I love this artwork. So I was reading this, apparently he was not happy with, how he wrote Mr. Freeze in here. I didn't initially probably, basically it's kind of like a version of Christmas Carol. Well, you see people singing, and then we see Batman and Robin. Well, based upon the costume, I could say it's Damian, but he doesn't have that costume anymore. And Batman, well, that is his current costume, kind of, but not Damian. Nope, he does not wear this costume at all. And look, here's the cool Batmobile. Yep. Plus, here's the Batcave, where apparently it's got more than one Batcomputer. Apparently it's got several. There's a Christmas tree that's one of them. And Alfred decorating tree. Apparently this is... Okay, so this Robin is not Damian. It's Dick Grayson. And why is he wearing a hood? I don't know. Also, he puts a star on a tree that looks a lot like Starro. So, I'm thinking this book might be set in either in a different continuity, or it's in the same continuity, but in the past. Yeah, the one shot. This is technically uh, only the like third. Okay, so this apparently is set in the universe, but it's a flashback because basically Dick Grayson is Rob in this book. Yeah, this was released just after the Penguin one shot. I do have a couple others now. All of them have since been released, but I do have a few more on order. I do have like two more here. Oh, by the way, the back cover here, if you can tell by the cover, looks a lot like Paul Gulacy, given the art style. When I was drawing here, yeah, it kind of looks like Paul Gulacy, but I don't have any confirmation about that. Okay, good, it's fully charged. So, yeah, so Mr. Freeze is worried about his wife here, puts her in cryo freeze because of some disease she had. Also, here's something you don't see very much in modern day, unless a very rare appearance. We have Batman becoming Matches Malone. Those of you who may or may not know Matches Malone is a disguise Batman likes to don when he goes undercover in the underworld. There was an actual Matches Malone that popped up in a Batman story pre-Flashpoint, where the thing is, the reason we took identity because publicly no one knew he was dead. Nope, no one had any idea he was dead. It's Batman kept his death a secret from everybody, so he took name and appearance. He didn't like take the guy's dead face. No, he just basically just make it to look like him. But it's nice to see him do the Matches Malone thing. We see Mr. Freeze. It's a really awesome look for him. I'd say the suit, even though it's in shadow, reminds me a lot of the Batman animated series, mostly, but has no globe on it. But yeah, it kind of looks like the Batman animated series from Heart of Ice. Yeah, you can tell by looking at it, it's definitely Heart of Ice, Mr. Freeze. I like this look for him. So, he agrees to come work for him for reasons, for his wife. So it's all about curing her, and of course he's laying next to her body, next to her comatose body, and he has an accident, turns him into Mr. Freeze in here. Also, Batman, the way he's drawn here, he's a very hulking guy. Like, the way he's drawn here in this panel, it seems like he's a very massive bodybuilder. So the big story, and then we have Mr. Freeze. We have Batman put on this little anti-freeze suit. Rob looks the same, of course, like, tell me. It's all basically dealing with, well, Nora's possible, like, deal with Nora, but Nora's not dead yet. Nope. Yeah, and of course, he sees memories of his wife when she was awake. And of course, Dick basically just tries to save Nora while Batman is battling Mr. Freeze. Yeah, because his Freeze's layer was collapsing. And tells him, come closer. Think you did Nora tonight. It's true I didn't free Nora, but I'm not able to crack an older problem. If you be the judge, come closer. I cannot unlock Nora from the ice, but I did make a discovery. Yeah. Good luck, boy. You must do for her. Keep her cold. And apparently you have Dick hook her up to. So basically, Batman and Robin take her to the science fiction of Wayne Enterprises. Of course, they have a science fiction because Wayne Enterprises hooked up. Dick's like he hooked up multiple power redundancies. Hey, did you read LexCorp's Horoscope Lab because he knew he might trash it? Knew is a strong word. What? I'll show you back at the cave. Why don't you drive home? You're not kidding. Nope. Yes! He gets out the big Batmobile. So, then we have sort of a nice Christmas ending, and then we have Mr. Freeze. And here's the thing. In this book, he's taken to Blackgate. Not Arkham Asylum. Blackgate. Yes, for some reason, he's taken to Blackgate. Don't know why, despite the fact he normally doesn't work that way. Goes on the yard, and he just plays, and that's the end of it. I actually like this book, mostly. I don't think it's terrible. And, yes, he could unlock her from the ice, but at least he was trying. But the whole thing of him saying basically wasting his money and his empty house, I do disagree with how that was written per se, but I do like the ending. Yeah. Not a bad book, plus you gotta love the fact that the cover is a slight homage to the classic Heart of Ice episode. Except that in that globe was actually Ballerina. Yep. But yeah, that's particularly a particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications, and do hit the dislike button. Next up is Tales of Wedding Rings. Okay, next view. Bye.